Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have it all, wealth, success, and fulfillment, while others struggle to make progress no matter how hard they try? What if I told you the difference isn't luck, opportunity, or circumstance? It's all about one simple habit, a habit that can unlock your potential and propel you toward the life you've always dreamed of. Today, we're diving into the one habit that separates the rich from the poor, the habit of taking full control of your time. This isn't about motivation that fades away after a day or two. It's about creating a real, lasting shift in how you approach your life. I'm not here to tell you that success comes easy, but I am here to show you how consistent, powerful choices every single day will set you apart from the crowd. Are you ready to make that change? Let's dive in. Habits are the silent forces shaping every part of our lives. From the moment we wake up to the time we go to bed, we are living the result of the habits we've built over time. Success and failure are not determined by single actions or isolated events, but by the small, consistent decisions we make every single day. Success isn't born from huge breakthroughs, it's built through daily actions. Habits, whether positive or negative, are like the roots of a tree. They anchor us to where we're going. If your roots are strong and focused on growth, your tree will reach higher and higher. But if your habits are weak or unfocused, your tree will struggle to grow. Look at successful people. Their habits are not extraordinary, they're simply consistent. They understand that small actions compound over time, and it's these small wins accumulated daily that lead to massive success. Take a moment to reflect. What habits do you currently practice? How do they compare to the habits of those who are financially successful? The contrast couldn't be more striking. Wealthy individuals build habits that focus on growth, productivity, and long-term goals. They value their time, manage their resources well, and continuously seek improvement. On the other hand, many people struggle because they've unknowingly adopted habits that keep them stuck. They waste time, procrastinate, or indulge in short-term pleasures that derail their future. Here's the truth. It's not the big leaps that will change your life. It's the small, seemingly insignificant choices you make every day. Think about it. If you read just 10 pages a day, that's over 3,000 pages in a year. If you save just $10 a day, that's over $3,600 in 1 year. Imagine the power of compounding these small decisions. The secret to success isn't about finding a magic solution, it's about being consistent. Small habits repeated day in and day out create the kind of results that can transform your life. Time is the one resource we can't get back. It's the most valuable thing you have, and how you use it can either build or destroy your future. The rich understand this, and they treat time like gold. They don't waste it, they invest it. Every hour, every minute is a choice, and they choose to use their time wisely. When you look at how the wealthy spend their days, you'll notice something crucial. They guard their time fiercely. They don't let distractions derail them, and they prioritize what matters most. Contrast this with how many people, especially those struggling financially, use their time. Too often, they're caught in the cycle of mindless consumption, TV, social media, unproductive meetings. These distractions rob you of your most valuable asset. If you want to succeed, you need to take ownership of your time. The first step is identifying where your time is going. Are you spending hours on things that don't move you forward? Once you're aware of this, you can take control. Get rid of time traps. Stop letting the clock run out on opportunities. So how do you break free? Start by blocking time for the things that truly matter. Set aside time for work, for rest, for personal growth. Use techniques like time blocking, goal setting, and prioritization. These aren't just productivity hacks, they're essential tools for taking ownership of your day and ultimately your future. Time blocking isn't just for CEOs, it's for anyone who wants to be intentional with their time. Start by mapping out your day. Block out time for work, for exercise, for planning, and for relaxation. Prioritize tasks that move you closer to your goals and avoid the distractions that steal your focus. Time is the most powerful tool in your hands. If you can master your time, you can master your life. Wealthy people don't wait for opportunity to knock, they make time for it. They create opportunities by managing their days with purpose. Imagine the difference this could make in your life if you started taking full control of your time starting today. Your mindset is everything. The difference between someone who thrives and someone who struggles often comes down to how they approach challenges. People with a fixed mindset believe their abilities are limited. They avoid challenges because they fear failure. But people with a growth mindset, they embrace challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. To unlock your potential, you need to make the shift from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. This shift will change how you view failure, success, and your ability to grow. The rich know that every setback is a lesson, and they take every challenge as an opportunity to improve. Success doesn't start with external circumstances, it starts with belief. Do you believe you can achieve your goals? Do you believe you're worthy of success? Without this core belief, you will struggle to move forward. Wealthy individuals don't wait for validation. They create their own belief in themselves, and that belief drives them to take bold actions. You're going to fail. That's part of the process, but the key is to use failure as fuel. Instead of letting setbacks define you, use them as lessons to propel you forward. The rich don't fear failure, they embrace it. They know that failure is just feedback, a way to course correct and keep going. To succeed, you need to condition your mind for it. This means developing habits like affirmations, visualization, and focused thinking. These practices help you cultivate a mindset that's ready to overcome obstacles and achieve greatness. The rich train their minds every day. They focus on positive thoughts and keep their vision clear, even when things get tough. You might not realize it, but your habits are shaping your future. Every decision you make, every action you take, every thought you entertain, these are the forces that determine whether you will achieve your dreams or stay stuck in the same place. Habits, those small daily actions, are the invisible force behind everything you experience. They either push you toward success or keep you locked in mediocrity. Today, I'm here to reveal the truth. If you want to change your life, you need to change your habits. This isn't about working harder or waiting for luck to strike. It's about getting intentional with what you do each day. The power to transform your life is already within you, but it starts with your habits. Stick with me, because what you're about to hear can be the turning point you've been waiting for. The truth is, everything you want to achieve in life starts with a habit. Your habits determine your destiny, whether you realize it or not. They are the invisible hands that steer the direction of your life. What you do every day, how you spend your time, what you focus on, and even how you think shapes your future. If you want to break free from mediocrity and move towards success, you must understand the power of habits. Successful people don't just work harder, they work smarter. They know that small intentional actions lead to massive results over time. Think about it. Every great achievement is made up of a series of small, consistent steps. You don't get fit by running a marathon one day and then doing nothing for the rest of the year. You get fit by running a little bit every day, making it a habit and sticking with it. In the same way, success is the sum of small efforts, repeated day in and day out. The compound effect is real. Every small action, whether it's reading a few pages of a book, saving a little money, or writing down a goal, adds up. At first, it doesn't seem like much, but over time, these small actions snowball into extraordinary results. Success isn't about finding a quick fix or looking for shortcuts. It's about showing up every day and doing the work. When you commit to building powerful habits, you are building the foundation for your success. Now let's talk about the difference between rich and poor habits, the habits that either propel you forward or keep you stuck. Wealthy people have developed habits that are aligned with growth and abundance. They don't focus on survival, they focus on thriving. They understand that their time is their most valuable resource. They prioritize their goals, schedule their days, and make sure every action aligns with the life they want to create. Time management is a rich person's secret weapon. It's not about working more hours, but about making every hour count. If you want to master your time, you must learn how to prioritize what matters most. The wealthy know that their time must be invested in activities that move them closer to their goals. They don't waste time on distractions. They use every minute with intention. Goal setting is another crucial habit of the rich. They don't just have big dreams, they break them down into smaller, achievable steps. This is how they stay focused, even when obstacles arise. It's easy to get overwhelmed by a huge goal, but when you break it into smaller parts, it becomes manageable, and progress becomes inevitable. This is the secret to success: clarity in your vision and persistence in your efforts. But the most important habit of all is investing in yourself. The richest people are always learning. They understand that self-education is the greatest investment they can make. Whether it's picking up a new skill, reading a book, or attending a course, they are constantly building their knowledge and expanding their potential. This investment in themselves is what sets them apart. It's what allows them to adapt, grow, and thrive in any situation. On the flip side, poor habits like procrastination, fear of failure, and self-sabotage keep people stuck in a cycle of struggle. If you're constantly making excuses, avoiding responsibility, or doubting your potential, you will never move forward. But when you develop empowering habits that support growth, action, and resilience, you shift from a survival mentality to an abundance mindset. And that's the key to breaking free and achieving the success you deserve. Here's the truth: success doesn't come from one big leap. It comes from small, consistent actions, repeated every day. If you're looking for a shortcut, you won't find it. But if you're willing to put in the work, day in and day out, those small efforts will add up to something incredible. The power of consistency cannot be overstated. It's the key to turning your dreams into reality. When you focus on getting just 1% better every day, you set yourself up for massive transformation. Small changes may not seem like much at first, but over time they create a snowball effect. The more you practice good habits, the easier it becomes to keep going and the faster you'll see results. Real-world examples of successful people are proof of this. Take athletes, for example. The best athletes don't just rely on talent, they rely on consistent daily training. They get up early, they work on their technique, and they push themselves every single day. This is the same principle that applies to success in any area of life. Small, consistent actions build momentum, and that momentum is what drives you toward your goals. The key to long-term success is turning your good habits into rituals. Things you never skip. When habits become rituals, they stop requiring motivation. They become automatic. And when things become automatic, you free up mental energy to focus on other areas of your life. You see, the most powerful thing you can do for your future is to master the small actions today. These small habits, when repeated consistently, lead to the biggest rewards. It's the small steps day after day that make the greatest impact on your life. When you master habits, you don't just change your behavior, you change your future. And that future, filled with success and fulfillment, starts with what you do today. Have you ever found yourself staring at the clock, wishing you had more hours in the day? Or maybe you feel overwhelmed, constantly juggling tasks but never making real progress? What if I told you the secret to turning things around isn't about working harder or being busier? It's about mastering one simple habit. The one habit that separates the wealthy from everyone else is the ability to take full control of their time. When you start taking ownership of your time, everything changes. This habit doesn't just affect your schedule, it impacts your success, your wealth, and your entire future. Today I'm going to show you exactly how this habit works and how you can start applying it to transform your life. Stay with me, because this could be the turning point you've been waiting for. The most powerful habit you can develop is taking ownership of your time. But what does that really mean? It means understanding the difference between being busy and being productive. Most people spend their days running from task to task, checking off items on a list, but never feeling truly accomplished. They confuse motion with progress. But the wealthy, they don't just stay busy. They stay intentional. When you take ownership of your time, you stop letting life control you. Instead, you control your time. You stop letting distractions, procrastination, or poor planning hijack your day. Every moment is an opportunity, and the wealthy understand that. They don't waste their time on things that don't matter. They focus on high-impact tasks that drive results. Time management isn't just about scheduling your day. It's about being intentional, focused, and prioritizing the things that move you closer to your goals. Most people spend their time on autopilot, scrolling through social media, watching TV, or attending meetings that don't move them forward. It's easy to fall into this trap, but if you want to build wealth, success, or even just personal fulfillment, you have to step out of that cycle. Own your time. Use it as the powerful tool it is. Time is the one thing that we all have in equal measure, whether we're rich or poor. Every single one of us has the same 24 hours in a day. The difference between those who succeed and those who struggle is how they use that time. The wealthy understand that time is a currency, a resource to be spent wisely. They make every second count. On the flip side, poor time habits lead to missed opportunities and financial struggle. Wasting time doesn't just affect your productivity, it affects your entire life. Small leaks of time here and there may seem insignificant, but they add up. A few minutes spent on distractions can easily turn into hours, days, or even weeks of wasted time. Over time, those leaks cost you in opportunities, cost you in potential, and cost you in success. When you start treating time like the valuable resource it is, you'll notice a shift. You'll start investing your time in ways that build your wealth, increase your success, and create more freedom. Time spent wisely today will pay off tomorrow, and that's how wealth is built, not just through money, but through the smart use of time. The first step to taking control of your time is to assess where it's going. Start by tracking your time for a few days. You'll be amazed at how much of it slips away without you even realizing it. Time-wasting habits and distractions are often so ingrained that we don't notice them. But once you start tracking, you'll see where the time leaks are. It could be social media, mindless TV watching, or procrastination. Whatever it is, once you see it, you can do something about it. Next, implement time blocking. Time blocking is the process of dividing your day into focused blocks of time where you commit to working on one thing at a time. You schedule every task, every activity with no room for distractions. This is how you create efficiency and make every minute count. Time blocking forces you to stop multitasking and focus on the task at hand. Another important step is prioritization. Look at your to-do list and ask yourself, what's most important right now? What will move me forward the most? Prioritize high-value activities and make sure you're spending your time on tasks that align with your goals. Create time boundaries to protect your focus. Don't let others steal your time with unnecessary interruptions. Think of time like a bank account. Every time you spend it, you make a withdrawal. If you spend it wisely, you'll grow your wealth. But if you waste it, you'll end up bankrupt. The key is to make intentional withdrawals, only spending time on things that will bring you long-term returns. Take a look at the world's top performers, people like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and Warren Buffett. They all have one thing in common. They are masters of time management. They schedule their days to maximize productivity and efficiency. Elon Musk, for example, divides his day into 5-minute blocks. He makes sure every minute of his day serves a purpose, moving him closer to his goals. Warren Buffett once said that the key to his success is his ability to say no to distractions, protecting his time and focusing on what really matters. But not everyone treats time with the same respect. Many people waste hours on things that don't contribute to their success. Missed opportunities, poor planning, and lack of focus result in financial struggle and frustration. The difference is clear. Those who waste time will continue to struggle, while those who own their time will continue to rise. There's a valuable lesson here. If you want to succeed, you need to learn from those who have mastered time. Their strategies aren't secret, they're simple. Plan your day, stay focused, prioritize your goals, and protect your time fiercely. You can start applying these strategies today to create the same success in your life. The one habit that will change everything for you is taking control of your time. It's not about working harder, it's about being smarter with how you spend your time. When you take ownership of your time, you unlock the door to greater success, wealth, and freedom. The key is simple. Treat time as your most valuable asset, invest it wisely, and watch everything else fall into place. Do you ever feel like your circumstances are holding you back? Like you're trapped in a cycle of struggle and can't break free? What if I told you that the key to success lies not in your situation, but in the way you think? Today, we're diving into the powerful mental frameworks that separate the rich from the poor. These frameworks are the foundation for success. Wealthy individuals don't just think differently, they think better. Stick with me as we explore the exact mindset shifts that can elevate your life, business, and financial future. Get ready for actionable steps that will help you transform the way you approach challenges, opportunities, and success itself. This is your chance to level up, so let's dive in. One of the most powerful shifts you can make is moving from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. A growth mindset is rooted in the belief that you can always improve, that you can learn, adapt, and grow. Wealthy individuals know this truth. Nothing is permanent except growth. They face challenges head-on, knowing that every obstacle is just an opportunity to learn. When they encounter setbacks, they don't dwell on them. They use them to fuel their next move forward. On the other hand, the fixed mindset keeps people stuck. It tells them that their circumstances define them, that they can't grow beyond where they are. It's a dangerous trap because once you believe that your abilities and potential are fixed, you stop trying to push yourself. But you need to realize something. Your potential is limitless. The only thing holding you back is your own belief about what you can do. The key is to embrace challenges, to see failures as lessons, and to believe that growth is always possible. To shift from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset, start by reframing your thoughts. When you feel stuck, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Every time you face a roadblock, see it as an opportunity to improve, not as an indication that you've hit a dead end. Start practicing this mentality daily, and you'll begin to break free from the limitations you've placed on yourself. This shift is the foundation of success. Success starts with believing in yourself. The most successful people in the world aren't necessarily the most talented or the luckiest. What sets them apart is their unwavering belief that they deserve success. Or do you feel stuck in your current situation? Ask yourself that, honestly. If you feel unworthy or doubt your ability to achieve greatness, That's the first thing you need to change. Belief in yourself is the most important ingredient in creating wealth. Without it, you'll never take the risks or make the decisions that are necessary to move forward. You'll second-guess yourself, hesitate, and ultimately hold yourself back. But when you believe that you deserve success, you act with confidence. You step out of your comfort zone and take the risks that others shy away from. A great way to build self-belief is through affirmations. Look in the mirror every morning and tell yourself that you are capable, that you are worthy, that you are going to succeed. Visualize your success. Imagine yourself achieving your goals, feeling the pride and satisfaction of knowing you earned it. These simple practices will slowly reprogram your mind to believe in your abilities. You can create your own success story, but it starts with believing that you deserve it. Let me tell you something that might surprise you. Failure is not the end, it's just a stepping stone. Rich people don't fear failure, they embrace it. They know that failure isn't something to run from, it's something to learn from. Every failure brings with it valuable lessons that, when applied, lead to future success. Take a look at any successful person and you'll see a trail of failures behind them, but they didn't let those failures define them. They used them as fuel for their next big move. If you're afraid of failure, you're holding yourself back. You're avoiding the very thing that can make you stronger. The truth is, failure isn't a roadblock, it's a detour, a lesson that teaches you what works and what doesn't. The people who succeed are the ones who understand that failure is simply part of the process. They learn from it, grow from it, and keep pushing forward. To change your relationship with failure, start seeing it as feedback. Ask yourself, what did I learn from this experience? What can I do differently next time? When you start to view failure as a necessary part of your journey, you'll be able to take more risks and push yourself harder, knowing that every setback is just one step closer to success. Rich people don't just hope for success, they train their minds for it every single day. They don't leave success to chance, they condition their minds daily with powerful mental tools and techniques. They use affirmations to build self-belief, visualization to imagine their success, and focus to stay on track. Success doesn't just happen, it's the result of deliberate, consistent mental conditioning. Start by incorporating affirmations into your daily routine. Visualize your goals as if they've already been achieved. Imagine what it will feel like when you reach them. This daily practice shapes your mindset and strengthens your focus. It sets you up for success by preparing you mentally for the challenges you'll face and the success you'll achieve. On the flip side, most people who struggle financially simply rely on hope. They hope things will get better. They wait for success to come to them without taking the mental steps necessary to create it. But hope is not a strategy. You have to actively work on your mindset every single day. Mental conditioning is the daily habit that separates the rich from the poor. If you're not training your mind, you're not preparing for success. Make it a daily habit and success will follow. Do you ever feel like your circumstances are holding you back, like you're stuck in a cycle of struggle and can't break free? What if I told you that the key to success lies not in your situation, but in the way you think? Today, we're going to dive into the powerful mental frameworks that separate the rich from the poor. These frameworks are the foundation for success. Wealthy individuals don't just think differently, they think better. Stick with me as we explore the exact mindset shifts that can elevate your life, business, and financial future. This isn't empty motivation, it's a blueprint that will give you actionable steps to transform the way you approach challenges, opportunities, and success itself. Get ready to unlock your potential. This is your chance to level up. Let's get started. A growth mindset is at the core of success. It's the belief that you can always learn, improve, and grow no matter what. This mindset is essential for anyone looking to build wealth. The rich understand that every challenge they face is an opportunity to improve, to learn, and to grow. They don't see obstacles as barriers, they see them as stepping stones to greater success. Contrast that with a fixed mindset. People with a fixed mindset believe their circumstances define them. They think their abilities are set in stone, and as a result, they avoid challenges. They feel stuck. If things go wrong, they assume it's a sign they're not capable and they stop trying. This limiting belief keeps them from moving forward. But here's the truth, your circumstances don't define you, your mindset does. The moment you shift from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset, everything changes. To make this shift, start by changing how you view challenges. Instead of avoiding them, embrace them. Reframe negative thoughts. When you encounter a problem, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Build daily practices that encourage growth, like reading, setting new goals, and reflecting on lessons learned. Embrace failure as a lesson, not a defeat. This is how the wealthy build their success, and you can too. Self-belief is the cornerstone of wealth. Do you believe you deserve success, or do you feel stuck, as if you're just not meant for more? If you don't believe you deserve success, it's almost impossible to achieve it. Wealth isn't just about strategy, it's about confidence. Confidence in your abilities. Confidence that you can create the life you want. Without it, you'll constantly hold yourself back. Belief in yourself doesn't come automatically, it has to be built. But once you believe in your potential, everything changes. You'll take risks that others won't. You'll take action even when it feels uncertain. You'll push forward even when the odds are stacked against you. One of the most powerful tools to build this self-belief is affirmation. Look in the mirror and say, I am capable. I am worthy of success. I am going to make this happen. This might sound simple, but it works. Couple this with visualization. Imagine yourself achieving your goals, feeling the pride and satisfaction of knowing you made it happen. Repeat this daily and watch how your self-belief transforms. Failure is not the end, it's a powerful tool. Successful people don't fear failure, they use it to their advantage. Failure teaches them valuable lessons, it shows them what doesn't work, and it guides them toward what does. Think about all the successful people you know. Chances are they've failed multiple times before they made it big, but they didn't let failure define them. They used it to fuel their next success. You need to change your relationship with failure. Stop seeing it as something to avoid. See it as feedback. Every time you fail, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Failure isn't a roadblock, it's a lesson that refines your path. Embrace failure as part of the process. When you do, you'll become unstoppable. Take a look at the top performers in any field, entrepreneurs, athletes, or business leaders. Every one of them has failed, sometimes multiple times, before finding success. They didn't give up after their first failure, second, or even third. They used each failure to adjust their strategies, learn, and improve. Failure doesn't mean you've lost, it means you're one step closer to your goal. Success doesn't just happen, it's earned, and it starts in your mind. The wealthy don't just hope things will get better, they train their minds to make it happen. Every single day, they practice mental conditioning. They use affirmations, visualization, and focus to stay on track. They prepare their minds for success, and as a result, they create it. Rich people don't leave their success to chance. They build it day by day with intention. They set goals, visualize achieving them, and reinforce their belief in themselves every morning. They work on their mindset constantly because they know that success starts in the mind. On the other hand, many people simply hope things will get better. They wait for change instead of creating it. This passive mindset is the difference between those who build wealth and those who stay stuck. Without mental conditioning, you're relying on hope, and hope alone won't get you anywhere. You need to train your mind. You need to make the daily decision to focus, affirm, and visualize success. This mental conditioning is the daily habit that separates the rich from the poor. Start today, and your future self will thank you. Are you constantly running out of money, struggling to make ends meet, or wondering where it all goes? What if I told you the difference between being broke and building wealth is as simple as how you view and manage money? Today, we're diving deep into the mindset and habits of the wealthy when it comes to money management. This isn't just about saving pennies, it's about making strategic choices that create long-term wealth. The rich don't live paycheck to paycheck, they understand the tools and systems that allow their money to grow. Get ready for practical steps that can radically shift your financial future. This is the blueprint the wealthy use to stay ahead, and you'll have the tools to do the same. The first thing you need to understand is this: money is a tool. The wealthy don't treat money as a source of pleasure, they treat it as a tool for growth. Think about it. Every dollar you make can either work for you or be spent on fleeting pleasures. The rich know that instant gratification is the enemy of long-term wealth. They don't use money to buy the latest gadget or go on spontaneous shopping sprees. Instead, they invest in opportunities that grow their wealth. There's a critical distinction the rich understand that most people don't: assets versus liabilities. Assets are things that put money in your pocket, things that appreciate in value over time. Liabilities, on the other hand, drain your wealth. Think about your spending for a moment. Are you buying assets, or are you buying things that drain you? Ask yourself this: how much of your spending is truly building your future? The rich understand this difference, and they make sure every dollar works to grow their wealth. They invest in things like real estate, stocks, and businesses, things that appreciate. This simple shift in thinking is how the rich build lasting wealth. Now, let's talk about delayed gratification. Wealthy individuals understand that the sacrifices they make today will pay off tomorrow. They don't give in to the temptation of immediate rewards. They prioritize their long-term goals, understanding that a dollar saved and invested today could multiply exponentially in the future. When you prioritize long-term financial goals, you stop living for the moment. You stop buying things that satisfy a fleeting desire. Instead, you focus on things that will pay dividends in the future. The rich are always thinking ahead. They know the small decisions they make today, whether it's skipping an impulse buy or saving for a bigger investment, will add up over time. Mastering budgeting is a key part of this. Simple budgeting techniques, like tracking every dollar you spend and allocating a portion to savings and investments, can make all the difference. Start by being intentional with every dollar. Identify areas where you're wasting money, those small daily expenses that add up, and redirect that cash into wealth-building activities. Remember, it's not about depriving yourself, it's about being strategic with your money so it works for you, not against you. The wealthy don't just budget, they actively manage their money. They make sure they're always saving, investing, and planning for the future. Building financial discipline is essential for achieving long-term wealth. It's not about getting rich quick, it's about creating a steady, sustainable plan that grows over time. If you want to be wealthy, start thinking like the wealthy. Your future self will thank you. Investing in growth is one of the most important habits of the wealthy. And no, I'm not talking about putting money into stocks alone, I'm talking about investing in yourself. The rich understand that the best investment they can make is in their education, skills, and personal growth. Every dollar they spend on learning is a dollar that multiplies, bringing them more opportunities, more knowledge, and ultimately more money. When you invest in yourself, you increase your earning potential. You gain the skills and expertise that will help you climb higher in your career, start your own business, or make smarter investments. But it's not just about books and courses. The rich also seek out mentorship. They surround themselves with people who have already achieved the success they're after, learning from their experiences and mistakes. Mentorship is an invaluable resource, and it's one of the fastest ways to accelerate your journey to wealth. But here's the thing, knowledge alone is not enough. The wealthy don't just learn, they take action. They turn their knowledge into tangible steps that generate wealth. Learning without action is wasted potential, so start learning and then act. Take what you've learned and put it into practice. That's how the wealthy do it, and that's how you can too. One of the most powerful habits of the wealthy is their financial literacy. The rich are always looking for ways to improve their understanding of money. They know that the more they understand about managing money, the more control they have over their financial future. Financial literacy is not just about knowing how to balance a checkbook. It's about understanding how money works, how to invest it, and how to protect it. If you want to build wealth, start by improving your financial knowledge. There are plenty of books, online courses, and resources that can teach you the skills you need to manage money effectively. Surround yourself with people who are financially educated. The wealthy are constantly learning about investing, budgeting, and wealth building. They make it a priority to stay informed, and you should too. The more you learn, the more you realize that financial knowledge is one of the keys to breaking free from the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck. Don't wait for someone to hand you the blueprint for success. Take responsibility for your financial education today. The more you learn, the more empowered you become to make the right choices with your money. Finally, remember that the journey to financial success is not a solo one. Seek out mentors, read, attend workshops, and surround yourself with people who are financially smart. By learning from others and seeking out knowledge, you can exponentially increase your understanding of money management and start making smarter decisions that lead to long-term wealth. You're busy, but are you productive? How many of your daily habits are moving you closer to the life you dream of? What if I told you that the secret to wealth isn't hidden in complex strategies or big dramatic changes, but in the simple daily routines of successful people? In this section, we're going to uncover how the rich leverage their time through intentional routines. These small, powerful habits, repeated daily, compound over time, creating massive results. From the moment they wake up to the way they end their night, successful people have rituals that help them stay focused, energized, and aligned with their goals. The best part? These habits are accessible to anyone. Stick with me as we break down the proven daily routines that can set you on the path to lasting wealth. How you start your morning sets the tone for the rest of your day. Successful people know this. They wake up early, and they wake up with intention. They don't just roll out of bed and start reacting to the day's demands. They take control from the moment their eyes open. The rich use this time wisely, focusing on activities that prime their minds and bodies for the challenges ahead. Whether it's a quick workout, a few minutes of meditation, or setting their goals for the day, they start with purpose. Exercise is key here. Physical activity isn't just for fitness, it's a powerful tool for mental clarity. Moving your body first thing in the morning boosts your energy and sharpens your focus. Then there's meditation or mindfulness. Successful people use these practices to build mental resilience, clear their minds, and get centered before diving into their busy day. It's about setting a foundation for calm, rational decision-making. Then it's time for planning. Setting your goals and intentions in the morning makes you more productive, more focused, and more in control. It's about creating a roadmap for your day so you don't waste time wandering. Successful people attribute much of their wealth building to the routines they establish in the morning. It's no coincidence they start with purpose. When the day is done, the right evening habits can set you up for even greater success. You see, success isn't just about how you work during the day, it's about how you close out your day that prepares you for the next one. Reflection is key. Before bed, successful people look back on their day. They review what went well, what didn't, and what they can do differently tomorrow. This process is crucial for growth. It's about making adjustments, learning from mistakes, and sharpening your decision-making skills. It's not about beating yourself up, it's about improvement. Gratitude is also a powerful tool. Successful people practice gratitude regularly, especially before bed. It shifts their mindset from scarcity to abundance. It reminds them of the progress they've made, even on tough days. It's about acknowledging what you've achieved, no matter how small, and carrying that positivity into the next day. Finally, winding down is just as important. Disconnecting from work allows your mind and body to relax and recharge. The wealthy understand the importance of rest. They know that a good night's sleep is the key to a productive tomorrow. So they make sure they're fully prepared to rest so they can hit the ground running the next day. Planning tomorrow before you go to bed means you're mentally ready to seize the day as soon as you wake up. Your day isn't just a series of random activities, it's an opportunity to maximize your time and impact. Structuring your day with intention can make all the difference. Time blocking is one of the most effective methods successful people use. By blocking off specific times for specific tasks, they eliminate distractions and focus solely on what needs to be done. The key here is to create clear boundaries. When you set specific times for certain activities, you ensure that your energy is channeled in the right direction. Successful people know that without structure, time slips away. They don't waste it on unnecessary tasks. They focus on what's important, and time blocking helps them do that. Goal setting is another major factor. Successful people don't approach their day without a clear idea of what they want to achieve. They break their day into blocks, each dedicated to a specific task that moves them closer to their goals. Whether it's work, personal, or financial, every part of their day has a purpose. You should do the same. Make every block of time count. Saying no to distractions is also essential. Distractions eat up your time, energy, and focus. Successful people don't let their day get hijacked by emails, phone calls, or random tasks. They protect their time by saying no to what doesn't matter. Learn to say no to distractions and protect the time you've allocated for your most important work. The 80/20 rule is a game changer for anyone serious about building wealth. This rule tells you that 80% of your results come from just 20% of your activities. If you can identify that 20%, the high-impact tasks that move you closer to your goals, you can radically transform your productivity. This rule isn't just a theory, it's a practical way to focus your efforts on what truly matters. So how do you apply this rule to your day? Start by identifying the tasks that make the biggest difference. What activities are most aligned with your long-term goals? What tasks are generating the most return on your time and energy? Once you've figured that out, prioritize those tasks above all else. The rich know this. They focus on the few things that matter most, and they eliminate the time wasters that don't contribute to their success. Social media scrolling, excessive meetings, and mindless TV are examples of activities that drain your time without adding value. Successful people identify these time wasters and eliminate them from their daily routine. They protect their time like it's their most valuable asset, and it is. If you want to build wealth, you need to be intentional with your time. The 80/20 rule isn't just a productivity hack. It's a mindset shift. Start applying it to your day, focus on the high-impact tasks, and cut out the rest. This simple practice can make all the difference in how much progress you make toward your goals. It's time to stop wasting time on things that don't matter. Focus on what moves the needle and let everything else go. Are you constantly putting things off? Do you find yourself caught in the trap of short-term pleasures that only leave you with regret later? If so, you're not alone. Procrastination and instant gratification are the hidden enemies of success that most people don't even realize are holding them back. These habits may seem harmless at first, but they slowly erode your progress and derail your future. In this session, we'll explore how these destructive habits sabotage your dreams, prevent you from building the life you want, and steal your time and energy. But here's the good news. By understanding the dangers of procrastination and the traps of instant gratification, you can take control, refocus, and start making smarter decisions that lead to lasting success. This isn't just about feeling motivated, it's about taking action, breaking bad habits, and creating powerful, lasting routines that move you forward. Stick with me, because what you're about to learn could change how you manage your time, your finances, and your future. Procrastination is the silent killer of dreams. It's the one thing that keeps you stuck in place, slowly chipping away at your future success without you even realizing it. When you put things off today, you're not just delaying your progress, you're eroding the foundation of your future. Every moment you wait, you lose. Time doesn't wait for anyone, and the more you delay, the harder it becomes to get started. Let me ask you something. How much time have you wasted today that you'll never get back? Think about it. Those hours spent scrolling on your phone, the emails left unanswered, the projects you keep telling yourself you'll start tomorrow. That time is gone and it won't come back. Procrastination isn't just an inconvenience, it's a thief. It steals opportunities, delays your growth, and holds you back from what you're truly capable of. You may think I'll do it later, but guess what? Later never comes. Look at any successful person and you'll find one thing in common. They don't wait for the perfect time, they act. If you keep waiting for everything to line up, you'll be waiting forever. Take action now or you'll end up wishing you had. The desire for instant gratification is everywhere. It's in the small decisions you make every day, the impulse purchases, the desire to relax instead of working, the constant need for a quick fix of pleasure. We all know the feeling, the urge to feel good now. But let me tell you something, this need for immediate rewards is dangerous. It clouds your judgment and keeps you trapped in a cycle that holds you back from real success. Think about it. How many times have you bought something you didn't really need just because it made you feel good in the moment? Those little purchases, the extra coffee, the new gadgets, they add up. In the short term, they satisfy, but in the long term, they drain your resources and they prevent you from focusing on what really matters. The hidden cost of instant gratification is massive. You might feel good right now, but you're sacrificing your future for the present, and that will cost you. If you keep prioritizing these small fleeting pleasures over long-term goals, you will find yourself stuck with your dreams slipping further and further away. You can break this cycle. It starts with saying no to short-term rewards in favor of something greater down the road. If you want to overcome procrastination, you need to break your goals down into smaller, manageable steps. The bigger the goal, the more overwhelming it becomes. But when you divide it into smaller tasks, each one becomes achievable. It's about creating momentum, one small win at a time. Focus on those small steps, and before you know it, the big picture will start to take shape. But here's the thing. You cannot wait for the perfect moment. Too many people fall into the trap of perfectionism, thinking they need everything to be flawless before they take action. But let me tell you something. Waiting for perfect will only keep you stuck. Progress is more important than perfection. Start today, even if it's messy. Take imperfect action and keep moving forward. Consistency is the key to defeating procrastination. When you create simple daily habits that push you forward, taking action becomes inevitable. You don't have to wait for motivation to strike. When you make progress a part of your daily routine, it becomes who you are. The more you show up, the easier it becomes. The power of delayed gratification cannot be overstated. Successful people understand this. They know how to resist the temptation for immediate rewards in favor of long-term gains. This is the secret to financial freedom and building lasting wealth. You have to be willing to make short-term sacrifices for long-term rewards. It's not easy, but it's worth it. By saying no to instant pleasures, you open the door to lasting success. Look at anyone who has achieved great things, whether it's financial success, health, or happiness, and you'll find a common theme. They've mastered the art of delayed gratification. They didn't give in to the urge for instant rewards. They focused on the bigger picture, and that focus paid off. Let me leave you with this. Playing the long game is the secret to lasting success. The reward of delayed gratification is huge, but only if you're patient enough to stay the course. Keep your eye on the prize, stay disciplined, and know that your hard work will eventually pay off. The sooner you embrace delayed gratification, the sooner you'll position yourself for the wealth and success you've always dreamed of. So, stop chasing short-term pleasures. Play the long game and watch how everything changes for the better. Do you find yourself stuck in a cycle of blaming external factors for your lack of progress? Or maybe you feel overwhelmed by setbacks and start doubting your ability to succeed. It's time to shift that mindset. The truth is, wealthy people don't make excuses. They know they control their destiny. They take ownership of their actions, push through adversity, and stay laser focused on their goals. But here's the key. This isn't just about having more money. It's about transforming your thinking. Wealth isn't just about financial success. It's about the mindset that leads to it. What you're about to learn will give you the mental tools you need to take control of your life, overcome challenges, and build lasting wealth. You'll discover how to develop the habits and thinking patterns that set wealthy people apart. So get ready for actionable insights that will change how you think, act, and succeed. Wealthy people understand a powerful truth. They are the architects of their own future. They don't blame circumstance. They don't point fingers at the economy or their upbringing. They own their actions and decisions. Taking responsibility is the first and most important step toward changing your life. When you own your choices, you begin to realize that you have the power to shape your future, no matter where you start from. Contrast this with the mindset of the poor. Too often, they focus on what's outside their control. They blame the system, the government, their luck. They let external factors define their lives. But this approach traps them in a cycle of frustration and inaction. It's easy to look around and blame the world for where you are, but that mindset will never lead to success. You will remain stuck. Let me ask you, do you control your life or does it control you? This is a question only you can answer. Are you actively shaping your future or are you letting life's challenges dictate your path? Owning your actions gives you the power to change, to take bold steps forward, and to start creating the life you deserve. Resilience is the secret weapon of the wealthy. They don't let failure define them. Instead, they use setbacks as fuel to power their next success. Failure is a part of the process, and they embrace it as an opportunity for growth and learning. When challenges come, they don't crumble, they rise. Think about some of the most successful people in the world. Many of them didn't achieve greatness on their first try. Steve Jobs was fired from the very company he founded. Walt Disney was told he lacked creativity, but instead of quitting, they learned from those setbacks and came back stronger. Resilience isn't about avoiding failure. It's about how you respond when it hits. If you give up after a few obstacles, you're walking the fastest road to failure. Resilience doesn't mean you'll never face difficulties. It means you keep going no matter what. The power of persistence is unstoppable. It's about developing a mindset that sees setbacks as temporary and success as inevitable. With enough persistence, when you stay the course, when you keep pushing, you'll be amazed at what you can achieve. Strengthening your emotional resilience will ensure that no obstacle can stop you from reaching your goals. Confidence is not something you're born with, it's something you build. Wealthy people know that the only way to develop real confidence is through consistent action. They don't wait for the perfect moment because they know it will never come. Instead, they take action, one step at a time, and trust that the results will follow. Think about this. Every small action you take toward your goal builds your confidence. Whether it's making a phone call, writing an email, or taking a tiny step toward a bigger project, these small wins stack up and create momentum. When you take action, you prove to yourself that you can achieve your goals, and that builds self-belief. Waiting until you feel ready is a trap. There will always be a reason to hold off. I need more knowledge, I need more experience, or I need more time. But if you keep waiting for the right moment, you'll never start. Take action now, even if it's imperfect. Every small step you take moves you closer to your goal and builds the trust you need in yourself. One of the key characteristics of wealthy people is their ability to maintain a relentless focus on their goals. They stay committed no matter the distractions. They know that success is built on clarity and focus. If you want to achieve your goals, you must be clear about what you want and stay focused on it every single day. The power of clarity cannot be overstated. When you know exactly what you're working toward, you can cut out the distractions. You can avoid the things that waste your time and energy. The clearer you are about your goals, the easier it becomes to take consistent action toward them. But distractions are everywhere. The world is full of things that can pull your attention away. You have to fight for focus. Stay relentless. When life gets tough, stay focused on your goals. Distractions will always try to creep in, but your ability to block them out will determine your success. It's not about being perfect, it's about being relentless. Stay focused, stay determined, and nothing can stop you from reaching your dreams. The mindset of the wealthy is one of ownership, resilience, confidence, and focus. If you can embrace these principles and apply them to your life, success will follow. It's not about luck. It's about having the right mindset, taking the right actions, and refusing to give up. Now is your time to make that shift. Start today. Your future is waiting for you. Are you tired of waiting for success to happen, wondering why it feels like the harder you try, the further it slips away? I'm here to tell you it's not about luck or chance. The difference between where you are now and where you want to be lies in the choices you make every single day. Today, we're diving deep into the power you have to change your path. You have the ability to take control of your time, your decisions, and your future. This isn't just a motivational speech, it's a call to action. What you do with this moment is everything. The truth is, success isn't a gift, it's a result of the intentional, consistent actions you take. It's about waking up every day and making decisions that align with the life you want to build. Are you ready to embrace your greatness? Let's explore the simple but powerful choices that can make you unstoppable. Today marks the beginning of your transformation. Success isn't about luck. It's about choices. Stop waiting for the stars to align. The key to wealth and success is found in the decisions you make every single day. If you're waiting for something special to happen, you're waiting for the wrong thing. The truth is, it's the small, consistent choices that shape your future. Wealthy people didn't stumble into success. They made deliberate decisions that empowered them to take control of their lives. These choices became habits that set them on the path to greatness. You don't need to make grand, life-altering decisions every day, but you do need to make consistent decisions that align with your goals. Whether it's getting up early, staying focused, or choosing to invest in yourself, these decisions add up. The habits you form today shape the future you're creating. It's about being intentional. It's about the relentless pursuit of progress. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't isn't the effort, it's the consistency. Success doesn't happen with one big leap. It happens step by step, choice by choice. The question is, are you making the right choices today? Today's the day to change. The life you've always wanted is within reach, but it won't come to you. You need to take that first step right now. It's time to commit to taking ownership of your time, your money, and your mindset. Break the cycle of mediocrity. Stop letting distractions, excuses, and fear hold you back. So many people live average lives, not because they lack potential, but because they are unwilling to step outside of their comfort zones. They are trapped in a cycle of one day, or when things are perfect, that day never comes. But today, you can take control. Step into your greatness. Make decisions that reflect the success you are capable of achieving. Every choice you make today either brings you closer to your dreams or keeps you stuck where you are. The power is in your hands. No one else can make the change for you. This is your journey, your choices, your moment. You have the power. What will you do with it? The only thing standing between you and your success is action. The world isn't waiting for you to feel ready or to have everything perfectly aligned. It's waiting for you to step up and take charge. The path to greatness is clear. It's yours to take. All it takes is the will to make the right choices and the courage to follow through. You've been given everything you need to succeed. Now it's your responsibility to use it. This is your chance to break free and claim the success you deserve. Will you rise to the challenge? The decision is yours.